Aqua gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful Aquarian soul family, my Aqua gang. What's up, you guys? I hope you're doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know. In addition to what has already come out and shown for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that the messages are, in fact, general guides. Do not force anything to fit. Use your intuition, your own discernment to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, and leave the rest for whoever it might be here for. Okay, cross watchers, you're also welcome here. So what's up? Just place yourself where you belong in the storylines, and once again, leave what is not for you. If we could all take a moment and click, smash, hit that thing, hit that like button, guys, okay? That's how people find us. That is the easiest and cheapest, because it's free, okay, cheapest way to donate energetically to the channel. It's how we continuously are able to keep growing. All right, also shoot me a little comment down below, a little hey girl, hey, let's get some engagement going. I don't get to reply to all the comments, but I do like to get down there and read them. I get my life down in those comments, so go ahead and engage with each other. Let me know what's going on. Also, if you have not already made it official, click that subscribe button, guys. We would love to have you join the fam. We would love to have you join our community, this beautiful community that we have built over here. So go ahead and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. So here's the thing, guys. I'm hearing a couple of different phrases. Before we hop into the phrases, they're leading me to the last card that came out. So this could be a connection that kind of started on the wrong side of things, but there was hope, okay? The hope is dwindling on somebody's end. Somebody is not feeling this anymore. Someone is breaking some kind of a cycle. I'm also hearing like a generational curse. I'm hearing like the cycle. This is the end of this cycle. This is the end of this ride. This is the end of the relationships that are carrying this same theme. People that you may have been running into that have been carrying this same theme. This is the end of the road. And it does appear that you and this person, that is something that is mirrored. They are telling me that. So you're both ending a cycle. The last card, we have deep regrets. Okay, so there may be regrets on both ends, stemming from different things, of course. It's a very mirrored reading is what I'm hearing. I also see frustrations right below deep regrets. So this is a relationship that in fact was not easy. This is a connection that has not been easy, guys. In fact, you may have run into a lot of people where it has just been very difficult to get on one accord. You seem to be attracting people where on the outside surface, it seems as if this is your type or this is the type of person that could work. But then when you start digging beneath the surface, it starts to, you start to see that there's some similar characteristics of cycles from the past, people from the past. There may be some regret in terms of your judgment. They want me to focus solely on this person. However, you know how you feel. They're wanting me to focus on what this person is dealing with and what they will be dealing with here in the future. So the very first card out is surrendering. That came out in the reverse. So this is somebody who had this idea, right, that you would kind of lean into their will, okay, surrender to them. This is someone who is now feeling defeated, or they're now feeling as though, you know, maybe they should have taken a different route. Maybe they should have done things slightly different. They want me to put an emphasis on slightly, because even though we show deep regrets, I don't think the regrets really settle in for this person until they recognize that the cycle is actually closed, okay? That the door is actually closed. For some of you, you may be being led to reject this person, okay, purposefully opening up to mistakes. I feel like this is somebody who is having no choice but to do that. It's been really frustrating getting this person to acknowledge their wrongs, getting this person to acknowledge their part in this, take accountability, take responsibility for whatever the issues may have been in this relationship. This person kind of thought that you would withdraw, okay, that you would back off, okay, is the phrase that they're using. So if you had certain requests for this person, they kind of felt like however they show up would have enabled you, okay, enabled you to bend to their will. Okay, so now they are pointing out the figure in this card. All right, we have somebody who is literally sitting. Okay, it's quite the opposite of standing on business. This is somebody who is sitting down. This is somebody who potentially is in a position to not be able to move around. So I don't know what kind of restrictions this person thought they had over you. They're now recognizing that that is not the case. So that could be different for all of you. This could just be an energetic restriction, meaning they thought that you were just so blindly in love, or they thought that, you know, they just had this hand over you, hand of control, hand over the heart chakra. Okay, I'm seeing like a hand grasping the heart chakra. For others of you, it could quite literally be some form of restriction that they may have had. Maybe you were in a connection where this person was the sole provider or was the breadwinner. Perhaps the two of you have some kind of connection, such as a child, where it does create this level of restriction where you can't really move as much. And this person thought that that small ounce of power would lead you to surrender to everything that they kind of wanted or everything that they had in store for this relationship. In fact, they're kind of pointing me back to the term cycles. So you may have found yourself in multiple cycles in different relationships, different dynamics, where people want to take control. They want to take power. Like they want to control you, control your actions, control your decisions. Okay. This could even be parents, right? I'm seeing like restriction, people who want to restrict the way that you think, restrict you from believing in yourself, or restrict you from thinking too much because you are smart. So this is done by design. These could even be people who wanted to make you feel defeated, okay? Place you in situations where you feel like there's no way to move, there's nowhere to go, which would then place you in their grasp, right? Power. So you have attracted a lot of people who want power over you. That is not for no reason, okay? I am seeing that you are either able to see this very clearly and are breaking this chain. It's like a chain that's being broken, a cycle that is being broken. So they're wanting you to know it's no coincidence that this person would have shown up, because this has been a cycle for you. You have attracted multiple people with the same agenda. I am hearing that, like an agenda to place you in a cage, okay? Lock you up, restrict you, restrict your decisions, restrict how you're able to move, have some kind of power or control over you. This person is no different, okay? This surrendering card came out first and it came out in the reverse. So you're leaning into your power, in fact, okay? I see a big fuck you to a lot of people, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately for them, I should say. Yeah, these are people that you trusted. These are also people who are possibly smiling in your face. This person is not by themselves in this group. You guys have to be very honest about that, but only take what resonates. For some of you, this is a group of people, okay? They want me to count the chairs on this Ferris wheel. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chairs. So up to 8 people. But for some of you, it could be up to 8 cycles. It could be up to 8 different relationships or relationship dynamics. These are people who are going to be very regretful for how they have treated you and the way that they have shown up in your life, because there are some things or some areas in life in which you are leveling up. These are going to be the same people, unfortunately, who I'm hearing the term a table is going to be made for them to sit and watch you grow, watch you elevate, watch you step on all of the shit that they told you you could not do, or they tried to keep you from doing. Snake charmer. Now, I'm not saying that this person had a spell over you, but you may have at some point in time felt like there was some kind of voodoo, some kind of spell, because you stayed or you opted in multiple times, even though this person has shown you nothing but grief. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of regret in the midst of the relationship. Okay, this person may be very charming. They may be a sweet talker. Maybe there's some seductive qualities about this person. Yeah, they can really talk their way into getting you to believe that they've changed, or that they have something else in mind, right? So So you may have felt tricked into multiple cycles with this person, but you're now taking accountability. This wheel card is also a signifier of the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot. The Wheel of Fortune does signify a card that is very karmic, okay? Destiny, fate. In fact, yeah, I'm hearing the term like you're going to be shitting on a lot of people. What? You are meant to stunt on people, okay? These are people who specifically, either they felt it, right, energetically. Sometimes people can see your potential before you can see your own potential, okay? For some of you, there have been points in time where you can only see what was going on in the now, right? In the 3D, your situation right before you, in front of your face. There wasn't a lot of hope for the future. And because you were around people who were trying to stagnate you, there's a lot of jealousy around here as well. Envy. I'm hearing like sleeping with the enemy. Okay, look, I can't shake you, right? So there's this idea that you felt stuck in this, okay? Either energetically or quite literally. There's something that tied you to this person for an extended amount of time. You, once again, are now stepping into your power. This is frightening for this person because they had banked on this cycle continuing forever. How's that for arrogance? They banked on this. They put all of their chips in this bucket. They put all of their chips on this, riding on this one game. Can we try again? I feel like you've heard that multiple times from this person. I'm sorry. Over and over and over and over again, but no changed behavior. Okay. They do have a natural charm. This person may be very attractive. There's something there's some kind of a soft spot. They're saying this person may hit some kind of a soft spot, meaning you have a soft spot in your heart somewhere for this person. There's something specifically that they lean into or they have leaned into in the past. And this is what has been giving them the ability to not own up to their mistakes necessarily. Okay. Don't know what to do. Now they are in this space where time has run out. The cycle is ending, whether they like it or not, right? They're now recognizing just how much control they never had. Okay. So this is a radical exception and a stark realization that you can in fact shake them, that you can in fact get over them, right? Like they weren't the end all be all, that you're no longer blinded by this love, that you're no longer leaning into the fantasies, right? The happily ever after, the potential. Are they giving up that easy? I don't think so, my love. I have to be very honest about that. Okay. I see some crazy spiraling at this point because this person does feel up until this point that they had control over you. Okay. That is their thoughts, not mine. Look at that. You see, so time is running out. It's sort of like they never banked on the timing because the cycles in this relationship suggest that there was some kind of a spell they thought they had over you, something that they were hanging over your head, something that they feel was like the trump card. They feel like this was the one thing, the kryptonite. This was the one thing that could hold you. It's no longer working. You're not scared to move on. You're not afraid of the new. You're not in fear of the unknown. You're not in fear of starting over. You're not in fear of being single, a single mom, a single dad. You don't give a fuck if they take you to the court. You don't give a fuck if you have to go through a nasty divorce. Like you're at the breaking point. Like this is the motherfucking end. It's done, bitch. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, they're in disbelief. So let's see here. And now this is sort of switching on them. Okay, so there is some pretty radical mental abuse here, you guys. So I'm definitely sending all of you love and light, right? Because you genuinely loved this person. Kind of sad. I'm getting a little sad, guys. This hurt. Okay, this one hurt. Spirit is going to give you double for your trouble is what I'm hearing. This gaslighting card, especially with the 2 exclamation marks, definitely signify for me that this person took you on a wild ride. They want to make it appear as if it was just, you know, as easy going as a merry-go-round or as a Ferris wheel. You know how slow Ferris wheels go? It goes just slow enough so you could take in all the scenery, you know, just where you are, right? You can definitely, you know, enjoy the ride, right? You can have you a little drink up there. It can be romantic. It's going just slow enough so you can understand and realize everything that's going on around you. When in all actuality, this was a fucking nightmare of a roller coaster. Is it a lie? Sickening ups and downs, nausea. Okay, things going at the speed of lightning. You can't even catch your breath because the next dip could be coming at any time. That's how I hear this. And it was very confusing to you why you weren't able to shake this or why you would believe them in the moments that they would show up as the snake charmer. Some of you had a really tough childhood. Maybe you didn't have a childhood. Okay, that's very specific. Don't force it to fit. You were incarnated in this lifetime to have fatefully, okay, this is all fated. It still doesn't mean that it wasn't hard, but from very early on, for some of you, as soon as like the relationships with your parents, it's been some bullshit, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Very tough shit. And what more of a powerless position can one be in than the parent to child dynamic? Because now you're relying on something. You cannot fend for yourself as an infant, as a child, as like there's nothing that you can do for yourself. All of the morals and moral integrity is being placed on the parent to do the right thing. But not everybody has the same level of integrity, right? And you also have to go back a cycle to what they experienced as a child. It's sort of like a domino effect. And that's why I'm hearing like breaking a generational curse. Because even though you had to deal with some fuck shit from your parents or just your family members, right? Multiple family members, something very specific happening, being gaslighted. Okay, so I'm saying like, you know, let's not get it. Hold on. We'll come back to that. It's cycles, right? Breaking cycles. So they treated you that way because that's the way that they were treated, and that's the way that their parents were treated, and that's the way that their parents treated them. It's just been going on all this time. You were incarnated to break this curse, to break it, to end this shit. And early development, it is how you are formed, right? It's what forms your thought processes. It's what forms who you are as a person, the decisions that you make, how you see the world. Okay, that's where it's developed. And how you see the world then will dictate the people that you attract or the people that you choose. Because for some of you, there could be some regrets because there were good people that you stumbled upon, but your attraction would not have been to those people because of the deep-rooted trauma or the things that you've experienced in life that just wasn't what you were attracted to at that time. That is now changing. Okay, you may have definitely witnessed multiple toxic relationships. It was just like normal. Okay, whether it was your parents, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, just people dealing with very toxic situationships and relationships. For some of you, I'm hearing very specifically not a whole lot of marriage going on, just a whole lot of bullshit. So you may have been dealing, that's just one example, right? We're all here as a collective, and the generational curse will be different for all of you. The way that you will know what they're talking about is it's a pattern. It's a pattern that you will have an aha moment and realize within yourself, and you're going to turn that shit the fuck around. And this person is the one, the catalyst. This is the person who's going to show you exactly where to pinpoint it. Okay. So let's dig a little bit deeper here. This reading is a lot deeper. Yeah, deep. Okay, so deep regrets. You don't have to forgive people. That's a myth, right? That doesn't mean that you hold a grudge. There's something about refusing to forgive certain people. It would require you to lie to yourself. And haven't you had enough of that, is what I'm hearing. Healing does not require forgiveness, okay? This is semantics now, because people often correlate forgiveness with saying that it's okay. It's not fucking okay, right? Like, it's not, bitch. What you did was some bullshit. Like, no. They want you to switch that notion, okay? And view it from the scope of, listen, I'm going to change my point of view of this. No, what you did was not okay. I don't forgive you for that shit, but I also am indifferent to it, right? Like, I don't care about what happens to you. I don't care if good shit happened to you or bad shit happened to you. I don't really care, right? Like, it's about creating that detachment through healing, right? So that's something different that they're bringing up, here as well. So we have temptation. We also have, you would be the first to make me want to change. So it's a very karmic connection, you guys. You were meant to learn things from this person as they were meant to learn things from you as well. I do feel like the temptation card really speaks to the level of magnetism between the two of you. Even while things were ridiculously toxic, still feeling like you wanted to talk to this person, still feeling like you wanted to reach out, still missing them, still having the urge to be near them, be around them, speak with them, be intimate with them, all the above. That was not without reason. See, look, we have temptation here twice. You can't make it up. And I feel as though in the past, that is a route that would have worked, right? It's the comfortability of it all that creates this temptation. There's somebody here specifically who is like, I do not want to start over, right? Or I don't want to, take this L. I feel like I've wasted all this time or all of these resources, or I want my lick back, or I want at least back what I gave. Like, the fuck, you're having to release this, guys. Okay. I know the temptation to try and at least replenish what you feel like you have lost, or get back at this person for what they have done. Now that you see things so very clearly, you may be pissed the fuck off. Rightfully so. Definitely validate your feelings. Don't invalidate yourself. Like, no, we're not doing that. But we're also not going to be tempted by the energy that this person is sending your way. Okay, so they're bringing up a specific sort of theory that as you're healing through this, there will be times where you will be tempted to reach out to this person and curse them out, tell them off, get your lick back, reel them back in just so that you could get back. Like I just said, all of those things. That is this person sending the energy your way because there is a block, babe. There's a blockage. So the only way this motherfucker can get near you once you have closed this cycle is if you take the open invitation of energy that they're sending your way. That is possible. This is sort of like telepathic communication. So this could look like this person popping up in your dream randomly after you have not thought about them for a couple of days or a couple of weeks or months or years for some of you. It could be really as bizarre as that. And then you're thinking about them the whole day. Because why the fuck am I dreaming? Like, why are you invading my dreams? It might feel like an invasion of privacy. The specific dream won't be able to get it out of your head. That is this person sending the energy your way to reel you back towards them, to bring you back towards them. Okay. We have feels like home. I get that this person definitely wants to chase you. They want to crash out about this. Okay. They want to crash out over this because they feel as though they were left out of the loop in reference to the whole timing of things. That time would have ran out, right? That there was something that was hidden that you would have gotten enlightened about that would have led to this not necessarily going in their favor. Yeah, you would have to give them permission. They definitely have plans to sweet talk you, seduce you, right? Definitely tapping into whatever this thing is. They're kind of bringing that back to my attention. For some of you, there's something specific that this person uses. It could be sex. It could be, you know, a specific situation. It could be nostalgia, right? Memories. It could be the kids. It could be, you know, the fact that we're just separated. We're not necessarily divorced yet. Like, we can work this out. It could be false hopes of the future, right? It could be, you know, that I'm experiencing this sickness, right? They can definitely tap into that, go the guilt route. There are a number of things that this person feels like they have up their sleeve that can kind of put you back under this spell, so to speak. But you would literally have to be the one to take the invitation. Want to make it up to you. That's what this deep regrets card says. And they could also go in that direction as well. They don't necessarily know what to do, but they are going to do something. I told you, right? Nostalgia is a big one in this relationship. This could be what they used all the time. Your memories, right? Coming in with the jokes, the laughs, the giggles, the good times, but never wanting to focus on the abuse, the fuck. And that's what it was, guys. We're going to call a spade a spade. Okay, I'm not fucking around with you anymore. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, all the semantics. We're going to call a thing, okay? This disgusting manipulation, this gaslighting, the projection, okay? The talking down to. I get this person trying to dress you down sometimes when you get too big for your britches, when you get too confident, when you get too full of yourself, so to speak. They have to bring you down a notch, cut you down, right? Cut you at the legs purposefully. Because if you can see what they can see, right? If you can see what they see energetically, then you would have been out of here a long time ago. It's only your past that was holding you back. Your past would have been what kept you here. Your past would have been what tempted you to even go back multiple times. Your past is what would have made this person attractive, and not the others. Because I do get other people, guys. Nothing that is for you will miss you. This had to happen this way so that you could break this cycle. Your family members are definitely going to see a shift, a change in your energy and who you are, how you're showing up for yourself. And also the relationships that you will have moving forward are going to be that very different than what anybody that you are related to has experienced. Look at that. An offer of love, actual love, right? Not somebody's skewed vision of what love looks like. That's the damn difference. We have hidden desire. So this new love has been hidden, okay? Yep, we have a beautiful romance coming in, okay, after betrayal. And here's the thing. This person is being led to feel this betrayal. They are now being led to view you as the one sticking the knife through the sword. I'm sticking the sword through the rose, through the heart, through the back. Okay, they may definitely view this as betrayal, especially when you start rejecting the energy, the tempting, you know, advances, offers, right? That charming, sweet talking type of shit. When you start rejecting shit that would have worked in the past, they no doubt are going to feel betrayal. It will lead to an awakening, but I feel like chaos will first appear, okay? It will be a storm before the calm comes. This is somebody who's being forced into this awakening. You also are having an awakening in a sense, okay, to what real love is, okay, and a true new beginning. Wow. But not before this offer of reconciliation, okay? So you have a choice between old and new, and even though it's like, Empress, what the fuck, girl? It's a no-brainer, right? Like, this is a no-brainer. Let's be logical, okay? In terms of how energy works and how things are going to show up. I'm not your person, right? I can only speak to what their energy possesses. I cannot embody how that affects you, how that may still affect you, depending on when they decide to come the fuck back around, right? And for some of you, who knows, this awakening may have already happened, right? I'm not saying that this is the end all be all, but an indefinite separation, an indefinite move forward. This person has been holding you back. They have been blocking you. They have been stagnating you. So you are meant to separate, even if for just a while, so that you can start reaching the heights to which you are supposed to, breaking these cycles like you are supposed to, breaking these curses, right? Generational curses. It could be multiple for some of you. Now that they put that S behind it. So really just stepping into your own, maturing in this new version of yourself before this person can ever even look at you again or speak with you again. And even then, I see something so beautiful coming in, you guys. This new beginning is truly what you are deserving of. Okay, it is what all of the hard work was for. Okay, that internal work, that shadow work, right? The dark night of the soul, that you know, transformation has been brutal. It has. Okay, period. It has. The past is really where your breakthrough is. For those of you who have not even embarked on this journey yet, I'm definitely sending you love and light, right? Nobody is saying it's going to be easy, but it is a very beautiful trajectory. Okay, the path is beautiful. The ending is very beautiful. Let's hop over to the extended, guys. Okay, this was a deep one. I really want to dig in, okay, so that you can be fully prepared to make the most informed decision possible for yourself. We're going to start by wrapping things up with this karmic soulmate. That's what we're going to call this, you guys. It's what it feels like. So I have to roll with that. For some of you, it could be a twin, but not necessarily. I definitely want to see, you know, what this person's next steps are going to be. Okay. Detailed next steps, their intentions behind those steps. Okay. I want to see if this awakening has already occurred prior to them approaching you again, or are they trying this, you know, energetic pull, right? Sending their energy your way and hoping that it bounce back like a boomerang, right? That's how I see it. Them throwing their energy and hoping that it bounces back to them, meaning you will reach out, you will, you know, link up, you will hit them up, you will, you know, come to your senses, so to speak. I want to know if this is a ploy to get you back where you're supposed to be. Okay, get you back in line, get you back in place, put you in your place, right? Which is that cage. Or has this person actually come to their senses? I definitely want to take a look into their detailed karmic path, meaning the karma that this person is set to face before any transformation, any awakening, any ascension can happen. And have they done that? Have they taken the necessary steps to actually do that? That's the only way that this has the potential to be anything, you guys. I then want to take a look to see when this person approaches you, okay? What are you setting yourself up for if you decide to bite the bait? Let's see how bad it can get, and then we'll also see how good it can get. I will look at both. Okay, let's get some time frames on this as well, so you can be prepared for when this may potentially be coming in. I then want to tap a little bit into your own shadows. Okay, let's get some specific details on the shadows that need to be addressed, which is the reasoning why this has all gone down. Now, we know it has to do with some form of a generational curse being broken, but I would like a little bit more insight into that, so that for those of you who don't necessarily know what they're talking about can kind of gauge where they're trying to lead you in order to find those answers. Let's also see how Spirit suggests you restore your optimism and faith and trust in yourself, in your beliefs, okay, in your judgment of people, and in love. Okay, and this is in order to prepare you for the beautiful new beginning that they have for you. And then we'll get right into this new love. Okay, let's see who this person is, what they're like, their personality, how you will potentially meet them. I kind of see what their intentions are, but we will double check that for you. Okay, I have your back. Let's double check to make sure they ain't on some fuck shit. I also will look to see if there are any deal breakers, red flags at all, if any. Okay, so you could be fully prepared for that as well. Let's see what what the chemistry is like between the two of you in and out of the bedroom. We'll also see why they're single according to the divine and their exes. And then we'll see what the best possible outcome, guys. Okay. Does this have the ability to really go all the way, right? I see what they're offering. Let's see if you do decide to sign up for this. Who are they once they think that they have you? What is a relationship like with this person? What the fuck do you get out of this? We'll look at all of those things and time frames in which you will meet this person, as well as the time frames to detail when your next long-term relationship may be. We'll get some advice, and I may pull some Ask the Universe questions where I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, but we'll see, and I'll have more details and instructions for that over in the extended, okay? So without further ado, we have a lot to unpack. This might be a long one. This has been a very deep and almost depleting energy, but I feel things kind of percolating into a more positive realm, which I'm looking forward to. So click the like button as well as the subscribe button. Let's get into all of this over in the extended. I'm going to put the link for that below in the description box, and I'm going to see you guys over there. So let's go.